Hi folks. Now, you guys know me, NCR, I love my movies, especially my horror films. So I thought with the second channel, I can discuss my passion for movies and give you guys some of my knowledge that I have. So, with that being said, the first movie I chose for this channel is a horror movie, of course, but it's one that's hotly debated in the horror movie genre debate groups, such as, is this a cult classic? Is it a gem of the 80s horror boom? Or is it just a generic slasher film? With all that being said, let's take a trip to Camp Arawak as we review Sleepaway Camp. Sleepaway Camp is a 1983 American horror film, predominantly considered a slasher by the genre. It was written, produced, and directed by Robert Hiltzik, who's predominantly known for doing this movie, the sequel Sleepaway Camp 2, Unhappy Campers, and directing and producing and writing Sleepaway Camp, Return to Sleepaway Camp, the fourth installment, well, technically fifth, but we'll talk about that later. So,
Not.
Alright, let's settle down and stop fighting.
He started it. That looks neat. Can I try it, Daddy?
Maybe in a couple years, if we ever get a motorboat.
Can we go to the camp one summer? I bet they'd show us there.
Well, I don't know about that.
Hang in there, Dolores. You're doing great. Can't we stop now? Hey, Craig, how about letting me take her around once, huh?
Come on, Marianne, you know I can't do that.
Well, don't be such a stiff. I know how to drive these things. My old man's got one twice as big.
Yeah, and is your old man gonna give me a job when I get fired?
Lighten up, will ya? No one's gonna see us way out here.
So you think it's funny, huh? You little schemers.
Come on, please.
All right.
as you can see, we start off with a nice family-friendly day at the lake with the Baker family, where, due to, well, the tropes of the time, idiotic teenagers, a tragic boating accident takes this family away from each other. Because, well, the driver of the speedboat tends to think with the wrong head.
There's a boat!
Something wrong. Holy shit! Turn it! Turn the wheel!
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
Oh my God! Somebody help the people back! We're gonna fire down! Get us out of the boat, please! Oh my God, we need a boat! Oh my God! Somebody help them! Please! Help them! They're gonna die! Please! We're gonna fire down! Please! Hurry! Help them! Please help them! Oh my God, we need help!
8 years have passed since the tragic accident that broke the Baker family, and well, we're introduced to two new characters and one character being reintroduced. We're introduced to Aunt Martha, the kooky, quirky, well, better way to describe her is odd aunt and Ricky, her son. And we're reintroduced to Angela, the sole survivor of that tragic accident, who was once a bright and beaming young girl into now a shy, introverted young lady. Played by Felicia Rose, this was her first big role as an actress. A fun fact about that is, when the movie came out, she wasn't allowed to see it in any theater due to age restrictions.
It's getting late.
Why, of course you do, dear. We wouldn't want them to leave without us, now would we? No? No, I'm afraid that wouldn't do. Come, children, let's be on our way.
Now what?
I believe that I've forgotten something. Now what can it be? Oh, I remember what it is. I knew I wouldn't forget. I just kept reminding myself. In fact, I tied a string around my finger so I wouldn't forget. See? And I didn't. You never can be too careful.
Well, we're waiting.
Oh.
Well, what is it already?
Oh! Just a moment. I'll be right back.
Good old Mom's at it again.
Here they are, all filled out and signed by yours truly. Wasn't that nice of me?
What are they?
Why, they're your physicals, of course. We can't go to camp without our physicals now, can we? Just be careful not to tell anyone how you got them. Oh, no, I'm afraid that they wouldn't approve of that at all. Even though they know that I am a doctor.
No matter what they do, I'll never tell.
Jumping ahead to the kids getting to camp, we meet two more new characters. Ronnie, the head counselor, played by Paul D'Angelo, and Mel, the camp owner, played by the late Michael Keelan, who was usually typecast due to his voice as either a cop or a gangster in most movies and TV shows.
Chop chop! After dinner there'll be an old camp meeting in the rec board. Look after your son.
Will you move your buttons? Come on, you're going on overtime here.
Look at all that young, fresh chicken. Where I come from, we call them baldies. Makes your mouth water, don't it?
What was that?
Artie, they're too young to even understand what's on your mind.
Then, good buddy, there ain't no such thing as being too young.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Wow. Yeah, this is one of those scenes that you wish you had some mind bleach for, but I just don't at the time. Just such a creepy line, and almost feels like it was said with earnest instead of somebody just acting almost. We're now introduced to Paul, Ricky's best friend from the camp, who's been known for a couple of summers now. Paul is one of the few characters that we'll need to focus on mostly in this movie, but, you know, again, another young actor who didn't really do much with his career. Again, playing a stereotypical, character role, I think would have been more appropriate for an older character. After running into Paul, Ricky shows Angela around the camp, where he bumps into Judy, talking to some young guys, and, well, let's just see how it plays out for him.
Why not the archery range? There she is. Judy! Yo, Judy! How you doing?
All right.
Who's the winner? Oh, that's Ricky. Wasn't he the king of babysitting last year?
Guess I'm not good enough for her anymore. Well, here you go, Angela. If you need anything, I'll be in bunk 19 below, second from the bottom. Who were those guys?
Just some boys I met today.
Weren't they a little old for you?
Don't you know girls mature before boys?
That's bullshit and you know it.
Ricky, I don't have time for your nonsense right now.
Well, excuse me. bitch.
All right, ladies, let's hurry it up and unpack so we can get these trunks the hell out of here. By the way, for those of you who don't know, the name is Meg. M-E-G. This here is Susie. You got any problems, this is the complaint department. Got it? Okay? Capiche?
Now that we've established all of our main characters, let's talk about two of them. Meg and Judy. Meg and Judy seem to come off as the same character for the most type. You know, the type of the mean girl or popular girl or rich girl. It's almost it would be a contrast to Angela's shy and timid demeanor, but less so thanks to the fact that we have Susie being a more nurturing character.
See what I mean, Ronnie? She hasn't even touched it.
Angela, Meg tells me you haven't eaten much since you've been here. Is that true?
You won't get a peep out of this one. She hasn't said a word in 3 days.
Tell you what, how about if you and me take a walk into the kitchen, see if we can find you something you like? That sound okay? We're gonna take her inside to see Artie. She'll be all right, probably a little homesick is all. Come on, Angela.
Starting to spoil a little bread.
You know, this movie drags on for a long time without any action, and I don't want to make a super long review for you guys, so I'm going to cut to the key points here. With Ronnie feeling concerned and worried about Angela's well-being, he takes her to meet Artie to see if they can find her something to eat, since she hasn't eaten in the last few days. Where he's interrupted by a phone call, and Angela's left with, well, somebody who belongs on an episode of Chris Hansen's Takedown.
Angela, see anything you like? Maybe I can help you decide. You sure are a sweet-looking little cupcake, Angela. Yeah, I think I got something you're gonna like real good.
Hey, what are you doing? Keep your mouth shut, hear me? You didn't see nothing. Got it, nothing.
You sure?
After being caught by Ricky and saved Angela, Artie loses his cool as the kids run off to safety, and, well, we get set up for Artie's comeuppance.
Yet? Atta girl. You're gonna kill me! Well, get the hell over here and help me down! Come on, kid. Get me down and I'll make you a nice ice cream sundae, okay? Hey, what the hell are you doing? Hell, you little shit! When you get down from me, I'm gonna rip your fucking head off! Ben! Help! Ben! Ben, get the hell out of here! Ben! Help! Ben! Ben! Ben!
Now, that couldn't happen to a nicer guy. But I will say this. One of the most inventive kills in this movie, even though the death is implied to have happened off-screen, the results of what we see here, just classic 80s bladder work at its finest. Although, I will say, the burn work on here shows to be like almost anatomically correct, down to the actual colors. Now, a key point with this movie is somebody picks on Angela, somebody dies. Usually the person who's doing that. So, here we're going to just jump to the quick cuts of Angela getting picked on and then her tormentors getting killed. Kenny, the kid in black, picks on Angela with his buddy, and well, Kenny meets a fate only fitting for him after he tries to trick a girl to go skinny dipping with him.
Hey, Bubba, Reba. Hey, Bubba, Reba. What the hell are you doing here? I bet the rest of the boys will be interested in seeing you.
The shirtless genius in the baby blue shorts. By the way, why do all the guys' shorts in this movie have to be so damn short? I mean, you seen Ronnie's shorts? Come on, man. Put on some fucking track pants or something. But anyways, decides to chuck water balloons at Angela, inciting Ricky to go into a rage. And then, well, our friend in the shorts has a stinging situation.
No, we're playing games. Is that you, Benji? Jesus Christ, the guy can't even take a shit in peace around here. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Hey, get that thing out of here! Come on, get it out! Come on, get it out! What the hell are you doing? Come on, get it out! No, no, come on! Oh, God, get away from me! Get away! Get away from me! Get away! Get away! God, somebody help me! Help me! Help me! Somebody!
Now, this next scene, and the next ones after it that I will be covering, don't really have anything to do with a murder at this moment, but it does tie into the key plot points of this movie. Paul and Angela are on the beach having fun, being a cute young couple where when they start kissing, it sparks memories of Angela's past with her family.
Wait till I get my hands on you. No, don't. Come on, Angela. I'm not doing anything.
As Paul and Judy make out, it brings back flashbacks of Angela and Peter watching their dad embrace with another man. Now, this is actually quite unique. Most movies and TV shows were not covering this subject of same-sex relationships in the mainstream, let alone in an indie film. And to do it in such a respectful way, it shows that it's more than just a glance over or a nod.
No! Angela! Angela!
The next day, during a game of Capture the Flag, Paul and Angela have a chance to talk, where Angela expresses to Paul that she just wasn't ready for that kind of thing. He gets a little too close for her liking and rebuffs his advances, telling him that she's going to go find her cousin Ricky to talk to him, allowing a chance for Judy to come in and, well, try to sting and hurt Angela even more by being, well, a bitch.
I know a lot of things. That wasn't so bad, was it?
I guess not. Angela! Angela!
Hey, where you going?
What a bitch.
Now, these last few scenes I'll be covering are crucial to the movie's ending and the last few kills. Ricky talking to Mel unknowingly that Mel is thoroughly convinced that Ricky is the killer and is there to ruin him financially. At the same time this is going on, Judy is tormenting Angela, antagonizing her while Angela just stares at her blankly. But at this point, Judy gets a helping hand from her good friend Meg, where they decide to give Angela a hand in getting into the water with...
Well, I think I can fix that. No! Stop it! Let me down! Stop it! Please! Don't throw me in the water! Please, let me down!
So with all this bad publicity, I don't see how I can hold on to the kid. Angela, I asked you a question.
Hey, what are you doing?
Just like all those other times. You get into trouble, you run to a rescue and try to take care of everybody. How are you going to do it this time? Another drowning or something worse?
What are you talking about? Let me go!
I saw you those times. In a rec room at the water fight, you killed them.
Stop it! Don't throw me in the water! Stop it! Please! I don't know! Don't throw me in the water!
You killed her to destroy me, didn't you? Didn't you?
Jesus Christ, Bill, what the hell are you doing?
Getting Angela out of the water, Meg is punished for her help in Judy's torment, while a bunch of little kids decide to throw sand and make fun of poor Angela for being bullied and mistreated. Ricky yells at him, but it doesn't go anywhere from here until later on. With Meg having the night off and having some weird penchant for older dudes, she goes to Mel, taking off on an offer he made her for a private dinner. He seconds that idea for a private one-on-one dinner with Meg, so she needs to go freshen up. But, unfortunately for her, the cabin showers is already full, and well, she needs to find a shower. So she goes to the empty cabin and...
It's a secret. I don't suppose you guys would let me go next, would you? Didn't think so.
Hey, Jude! Jude! Jude, is the water still on next door? I guess so.
Great.
I'll see you later.
Well, we get Meg in the stereotypical shower scene that we see a lot in the 80s with horror movies. And, well, Meg ends up catching a reiteration of Julia Lee in Janet Lee. That's right, this killer's all about saving time and saving the planet. You gotta turn off that water when you're done doing what you gotta do. Meanwhile, the kids who tormented Angela at the beach by throwing sand at her on a camping trip, one of them can't stay the whole night and has the counselor to take him back to the campgrounds because, well, he's too scared to spend the night, allowing an opportunity for the next, I have to say, pretty fast killing to go down.
Susie, have you seen Meg anywhere?
She's off tonight now.
Yeah, I know. She was supposed to meet me about an hour ago.
Did you check the bunk?
Not yet. If you see her, tell her I'm looking for her, will you, please?
With Meg being MIA and, well, Mel getting a little bit lonely, he goes to the bunk where Judy's almost caught with another boy. Man, Judy gets around more than a city bus, but leading up to her death is quite spectacular and painful.
Quick, under the bed. Hi, Mel.
Hey. You're not going to the social tonight, eh?
I'm a little tired, so I thought I might get to bed early.
Uh-huh. I'm looking for Meg. Have you seen her?
The last time I saw Meg, she was going next door to take a shower.
When was that?
I don't know. After dinner sometime.
All right, thanks. You know, you could ruin your eyes reading in the dark like that.
After that awkward conversation, Mel leaves to go find Meg, while Judy's date decides to bail out on her with not wanting to take a chance of getting busted and kicked out because, well, let's face it, where else will a douchebag like him get any chance with any girls who can't leave? Not without her giving
Chicken shit.
Emotional damage.
After entering the cabin, Mel finds Meg's lifeless body in the shower room, which causes him to finally snap and believe Ricky's the true killer. And, well, see if
Oh my God! Fuck you, Meg! He did this to get back at me. I had him, Meg. I had him. I let him go. Forgive me, Meg. Please forgive me. I'll stop him. Gotta stop him! He won't get away, Meg. He'll never get away from me again.
Yeah, well, good luck with that.
It's at this time Judy meets the killer, and the killer gives her the old Sean Connery hello. After that nice little chin music he gives her, the killer takes a curling iron to a, well, an area I wouldn't even want a curling iron. Counselor of the little kids from earlier now gets back to the campsite, finding that, well, all of those campers and the amount of time he's been gone have been brutally hatcheted to death.
Somebody. Help. Help. Help.
Finally snapping, Mel grabs Ricky after tracking him down at the camp and begins to pummel him and beat him mercilessly, convinced he's the one who's there causing the murders and is responsible for Meg's death and is trying to financially ruin him. Like, seriously, bro, a 12-year-old is going to ruin you financially. I don't understand. Good thing this is a movie.
You know, you little monster. Now it's my turn.
Fuck off of me! Leave me alone!
I killed that penny here, Billy! Just like you left Meg!
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I didn't do nothing. Stop it. I didn't do anything, you crazy fuck. Stop it. I didn't do nothing.
I got him. Just like I promised him, Meg. I got him. Wait. I gotta get away. It can't be you. It can't be. It can't be.
Well, even though I've played a lot of Skyrim, I think an arrow to the knee still might be a bit worse. As everyone else is now looking for the remainder of the campers and counselors, Paul and Angela meet up at the waterside to have their little date. However, it's not going to go as well as Paul's.
I didn't think you were gonna show.
Let's go swimming.
Now? What about our clothes?
Take them off.
Okay.
Another counselor and Officer Pornstash over here happen to find Ricky's beaten body clinging for life. While this is going down, the other counselors find out the gruesome results of what's happened to Meg.
It's Meg. It's so
I'm about to be spoiling the ending to this movie, so if you guys don't want me to spoil it for you, I'll put a timestamp down below where you guys can go and jump ahead to my final thoughts. But as Ronnie and Susie look for Angela and Paul, they hear singing coming from the beach and go down there to find Angela singing a song to herself.
Damn it. It's coming from over here.
It's Angela. Angela, are you all right?
Angela! Are you okay? Angela, can you hear me?
Well, it turns out Angela's not Angela. Angela's actually her brother, Peter. Crazy Aunt Martha has raised Peter to believe he is Angela because she wanted to. Due to the terms of service of YouTube, I cannot show this part without getting my channel a community guideline strike at worst and at best demonetization on this video. So let's break down the movie. Overall, Sleepaway Camp just falls into the category of generic slasher film, and I can see why. A lot of the characters are written so one-notely that you can swap their names and it would be the same character regardless. I do praise Felicia Rose, who played Angela, and it's sad that Mike Keelan did not get a chance to see his last film. Overall, I would rank this more of a cult classic. Something to watch on a Friday night if you're bored, or if you just really love a good slasher film. But I do have to admit, a lot of the kills and a lot of the acting is hard to believe. But if you guys like this video, like, share, and subscribe. Join the Patreon where we'll be doing weekly movie nights. And well, be safe.